text-to-voice synthesis provided by Vidnami. No. Second Declaration. January 29, 2021 by Anna von Reitz. For the last 158 years there has been a consistent pattern. Use the Roman civil law available to the Municipal Government of Washington, D.C., as an excuse to use deceit and fraud to pillage and plunder the innocent people of this country and the rest of the world. And guess who has been working right hand in glove with that? The Queen's government, which is under contract to provide services via the British Territorial United States government. It should have struck everyone by now that, hey, we've been under martial law for 158 years, in fact, under what has been called and implemented as an international military protectorate, because it wasn't just our United States Army involved. So, how is all this stuff possible, without the military being compromised, too? Well, obviously, it was. None of this could have happened without our military and our intelligence services, too, being compromised from within. And that's the hard part. Our military was basically commandeered by the Brits and the bankers and used as cheap mercenaries. Our intelligence agencies were put to work as scalpers for commercial interests. That's the sad facts, folks. The swamp wasn't just ugly politicians spewing their crap and doing their dirt. There were plenty of helpers in the military and in the intelligence community, too. The difference is that the municipal government could always count on another crop of corrupt and corruptible politicians springing up like weeds in the spring, but the military has a contract to fulfill, and if they don't fulfill the contract, they not only lose their jobs, they are likely to get hacked up in the process. So, the stakes for the military are a lot higher than for the politicians, and they know it. That's the difference. That does not mean that the military is clean. That does not mean that they 100% understand the position they are in, or even the history that they are now all of a sudden paying attention to. Their focus on the Act of 1871, which was repealed in 1874, for instance, but it does mean that they are highly motivated, to correct and emphasis added, to get back into control. Only this time they want to take it a step beyond just controlling everything behind a storefront of democracy, and run as a full-fledged military junta. In order to do that legally, however, they have to overcome the foundations of our country, and especially, the Declaration of Independence, which is the foundation of our country. So they have offered you a second Declaration of Independence. If you accept that, and don't steadfastly cling to the first declaration, you will lose everything that your forefathers fought for and won. You will be reduced to having to fight for it all again. And the Queen and her government will have a free hand to do whatever they please without regard to any constitution or other agreement that the Americans are owed. The second declaration is a British lawyer's trick, a counter-offer. If you are dumb enough to take it, no matter how good it may sound, you lose. If you stay the course and remain true to the first declaration, they have to honor their obligations to you. It's that simple, folks. Spread the word.